just seeing the smile on his face when he gets things the way that he wants them and knows that he's accomplished that for himself.
The staff are picking up on new things and they're trying new things. They're looking at better ways to do things.
It's a wonderful thing watching him as he's grown these last few months doing things on his own.
His life has changed because he's more involved. Rather than having somebody do it for him, he's participating and doing it for himself and becoming more independent. To me, it's like night and day.
Despite great progress in community living and inclusion of people with disabilities over the last several decades, many people remain isolated, lonely, and lacking in meaningful engagement in daily life. But there is a way to change this. Active support is an evidence-based approach to the design and delivery of community-based support services for people with disabilities. It teaches direct support professionals how to provide effective support that has been proven to improve participation, choice, and quality of life for the people they support. Active support has been effective across the UK and Australia. Through the work of the Research and Training Center on Community Living at the University of Minnesota and many Minnesota support agencies, it is becoming more widely adopted in the US.
A little more, you're doing great.
Who would you like to go out with?
I think the impact that active support has had is the ability to really provide staff with a very clear definition around the difference between doing for somebody and doing it with somebody.
We often underestimate the capacities of people with intellectual disability. We'd like to think that currently all direct support professionals and people working in the field recognise the need to support people to participate, and in theory they do, but in practice, when you actually observe what happens in people's lives from the perspective of the person with an intellectual disability, there's not a lot happening.
Certainly what we've found in Australia is that active support is a way of helping staff to feel it's okay to let people with disabilities experience a new opportunity, to have a go at doing so many of the things that everybody else in the community just takes for granted.
Number 18, and what's her name? Mrs. Jane.
Nick's a very joyful young man. The importance of active support is helping Nick grow in decision making and a sense of control and agency in his life so that he can create the life that he wants to live.
First and foremost is that focus on participation, recognising that any time I do something for the person, I'm potentially robbing them of the opportunity to participate in that activity.
Hold it up together, okay? 1, 2, 3, pull. Excellent.
It's very easy just to get into the habit of doing things to people and doing things for people. And one of the really important things about active support is that we do things with people.
It's beneficial for the individuals we serve, to be more engaged and more involved in their lives, to take ownership and pride in what they do, rather than us doing it for them. Here, let's do this. Push down.
We talk a lot about this is what people want in their lives, and this is, what people say they want. This is how we can best support them. But we don't always give the staff the tools then to go on and support them.
So our choices today is Michelle's patisserie.
Active support is a person-centred approach. That means that we need to take seriously listening to people.
With Joel. Is that okay?
Staff will find as we go through this that it will make the time go by quicker. I think it gives everybody a chance to become rejuvenated in their job.
With active support, there's decrease in behaviors because they're communicating what they want, they're engaged in something, and they're not having a behavior because they're bored.
Implementing active support requires commitment from all levels of the organization.
I think the first step in implementing it is to lose the assumptions, to not assume that they don't know how to do as much as we think they might not assume that they want to do it our way. Ask them and help them make their own choices and really just change the way that we view how we're doing things.
Active support training is intensive and asks staff to think differently about how they provide support.
Active support, I think, is a whole mindset change as well, and it's not just going to be our direct care staff. It's going to be everybody involved.
Active support gives them the skills, gives them the knowledge, gives them the license to make the difference that they're really committed to want to make.